I'm Six Past Ninja. Welcome to my Character Explained series, where I'm going to talk about Shinki Kazekage. Shinki is a genin from Tsunaga Cure, and he's also Gaara's adoptive son, technically making him a part of the Kazekage clan. Like Kankuro, Shinki has markings on his face, but Shinki has the katakana symbol that's also found on Gaara's gourd. Shinki doesn't use a gourd to carry around sand like Gaara does. Instead, Shinki is so good with magnet release that he carries it around as a cloak. His character design is one of my favorites in Boruto, along with Mitsuki and Yorui. But on average, I don't like the look of most characters. I know that everyone now has seen a meme of Boruto's dad looking like Ellen DeGeneres, but I think the Sand Village Ninja, for whatever reason, look pretty good. Well, most of the time they do. Shinki's personality is currently a mix of good and bad. There's a lot of desirable traits. He's super prideful about being a part of the Kazekage clan. He makes a huge effort to never let himself feel like he's let his family down. But his personality's main flaw is he doesn't connect with people. In Naruto, the moral of many arcs is that the power from people will always be stronger than the power of a single person. Gaara thinks Boruto has his dad Naruto's force friend ability and hopes it'll rub off on Shinki, which hasn't exactly worked out so far. Shinki still struggles to get others to become his allies, and his seriousness isn't always what the situation calls for. He's often too callous, and he calculates decisions without any subjective emotional value. Currently, there isn't a single thing known about Shinki before he met Gaara. I would like to see more of Shinki's backstory and where he comes from, or even a flashback to when Gaara trained him, kind of like when Gaara and Shira trained. I'm assuming they might do something later with this. Shinki's unknown introduction into Boruto stems from one small flashback of a distressed Shinki meeting Gaara. The thing that I liked most about Shinki being introduced to Gaara by not being able to control his powers was that Gaara gets to help somebody with something he struggled with. Gaara frequently lost control of his powers as a Jinchuriki, so yeah, it's good to see Gaara helping somebody out because we all know that Gaara's been in Shinki's position a time or two. With Gaara's help, Shinki mastered many Iron Sand techniques with his Magnet Release Kekkei Genkai. The Magnet Release Kekkei Genkai is a combination of two nature releases, Earth and Wind. Kekkei Genkais are rare traits that a person can be born with that allows them to mold chakra natures together. The most known example I could give you is Hashirama's Wood Release, which combines the earth and water nature. The village hidden in the sand is known for its Kage-level ninja that managed to find a way to manipulate sand. There's a lot of misconceptions about just how sand manipulation abilities work. To clarify this, Gaara's sand manipulation ability 99% of the time is not magnet release. It is a separate ability given to him by Shukaku. I want to confirm only Jinchurikis can control regular sand, like desert sands or other soil. The process of this is just saturating the sand with some of Gaara's special chakra to control it. The sand Gaara keeps in his gourd is so chakra rich that it's the easiest for him to manipulate. Shinki and all of the other sand manipulation specialists use a different way. Magnet Release, otherwise known as Jiton, first appeared when the third Kazekage recreated Shukaku and its Jinchuriki's sand ability with Magnet Release. It's actually fine particles of an element, usually iron, but Rasa used gold because he's ballin'. For a specific few ninja, just like how fire and lightning could be generated and controlled from chakra, to them, so can a magnetic field. With magnet release, normal people can control the fine particles of magnetized minerals, some not even normally magnetic like gold. Denser minerals are sought after because it makes the magnet user's abilities stronger. Rasa, with his gold dust, could easily capture the One-Tails in a fight. For those wondering if Gaara could use magnet release, the answer is yes. Gaara Shinden shows him using magnet release as well as explained why he hasn't ever been seen using it, but I'm still gonna continue to hype my man Shinki up. I mean, look how powerful. Dang. His skill using wind, earth, magnet, and lightning release are all so incredibly high. Shinki has techniques like Black Iron Fist that not only use magnet release, but adds lightning release to increase what he can do with his Iron Sand, which is like, what? He was the only shinobi to have fought well against Urashiki, an opponent Sasuke and Gaara suffered massive damage from. I'm beginning to think that Shinki's genin rank may be a little misleading. He's 15 currently, but with a punch like that, is it just me that thinks it wasn't fair for the Sand Village to be sending a Kage level genin into the Chunin exams like that? Took out Boruto and Sarada at the same time. Jeez! Are you understanding the power of Shinki? Yoroshiki's chakra rod flew right past Gaara's sand shield like it was made of air. But no, not Shinki. He blocked it 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 times. He summoned puppets that can use magnet release ceilings that are strong enough to seal away very powerful beings. It's known that Shinki's sand basically is unbreakable. This is because Shinki's sand is made of very dense metal and he can use lightning style to reinforce his iron sand. And most lightning abilities don't even affect his iron sand like at all. But with Boruto's new compression Rasengan, it's so cracked. That would be like the coolest thing to see. I wouldn't mind seeing Boruto redeem himself after his last battle with Shinki. Shinki's character stats aren't mentioned in any of the data books, but for sure it looks something like this. Shinki wasn't born with just a Kekkei Genkai. His chakra level is far superior to anyone else. Look, here's Boruto panting. Nope, not Shinki, just jutsu after jutsu after jutsu after jutsu after jutsu after jutsu. Shinki's team is named Team Shinki. His two teammates are mid-tier at best genin. I really don't see them having much room to progress in the future, especially when comparing the characters in the team as a whole to another great squad like Team 7, where you have Sarada and Mitsuki, and for them, like, the sky is the limit. But I don't know, I guess it's cool that there's a puppet master on Shinki's team, you know, because Team Gaara had Konkoro. I actually remember the first time I saw Konkoro's puppet. It was so hype. Then it turned out that Konkoro was the puppet. The last team member on Shinki's team is just some punk girl that listens to music when she fights. Nothing's really known about her. She uses sound waves, like the jutsu that brings us all back to simpler times. Since this is a video on Shinki, I wanted to note that some people speculate that Shinki could be the third Kazekage's grandson. But again, this is speculated. There's really no evidence for this. I appreciate that you guys made it to the end of this video. If you liked my video on Shinki, then give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you'll know when I upload my next video. And yeah, see ya.